Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Global Digital Success Talks. So today we have a special guest. She is from Arizona, originally from the Philippines. So she will be joining us. Um, okay, so let's start first with introducing ourselves. So hi, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama. I reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I work in the movie industry, and I'm a digital business owner. Lisa?
Hi, everybody. My name is Melissa. I'm originally from Kenya. I reside in Mexico and I'm a full time digital business owner.
Thank
Hi,
you, Lisa.
everyone. My name is Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I'm from Cuba, but I live in Ontario, Canada. I'm a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, Jesse.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, but I live in United States. I'm a mom. I'm married, and I work for the school system as a teacher assistant, and I also own my digital business.
Thank you, Isabel. Okay, before we bring our guests to the studio, we want to just remind everyone about our live webinar that we had every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. So, for those who wants to watch the replay, our live webinar for Thursday, these were the panelists and the host.
So our host is going to be Rebecca. She's a radiographer, and Jen, she's a former mortgage specialist and realtor. Eden, a former caregiver, and Joyce, a certified dental assistant.
Oh, we also have on the panel list, we have Mina. She's a registered nurse. Jesseline, she's a consumer loan advisor. Chris May, she's a community health worker, and Adiola, he is a chemical engineer. So all these people were on the live webinar on August 1st in some locations, and Friday, August 2 in some location, depending where you are around the world. And just to remind that we do this every Thursdays and Friday, every Tuesdays and Thursday, 8 p.m. EST. You can join us for our live webinar.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, so let's bring our guests to the studio. Hi, Muffet. Thank you so much for coming.
Hello.
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 Hi. Thank you for this opportunity to join with your business chat.
Thank you for
Thank you.
being here and share your experience with us and with our viewers.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
yeah, good afternoon everyone, good evening, good morning, wherever part of the world you are. I know in the other side it's wee hours of the night, so still good morning. So I am Mape, currently living here in Arizona, USA for about 8 years. And I'm originally from Iloilo, Philippines. So I'm a wife, a stepmom to a 14-year-old son, and a regular employee working in a international manufacturing company. And this digital business is my side hustle.
Thank you, Muffet. Okay, so we're gonna start with the questions.
Okay, so our first question: what inspired you to explore online business opportunities, and how did you verify the legitimacy of this particular venture?
So I've been working over 20 years and I've been living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not like nurses that has a big salary or any IT. So me, I'm just a regular employee and I'm living paycheck to paycheck since ever back home. So that's why I venture in this business, and my cousins just introduced me to this business. She want to help me out. So the legitimacy of this business, I found out that it is tax registered. So yearly, we file taxes to the government wherever part of the world you are. That's it.
Okay.
Yes. So it's, yeah, to me, like it inspired me, when I watched the YouTube video, and then I heard about the traveling because I love to travel. And then I
Mm-hmm.
saw the travel expenses that you get. So that inspired me. And then as I went through, and I watched the webinar and all that, there were other things that I also, like the community, and also, the flexibility and portability of the business. So that was one of the things that also attracted me to. And in terms of, yeah, the legitimacy, I started last year. So at the end of the year, I received my um, T4A here in Canada, for the taxes. So yes, that's a proof that it's a legitimacy business, because we have to file our taxes for what we receive for the commissions.
Yes.
So yes,
Yeah.
that was really good. Oh, sorry. I just giving some advice there, about the legitimacy of the business. Like when someone presents you something, you're like, oh, okay, I will try it. You like the idea, you like what you can get for it. But my first time, that was like, oh my gosh, this is a real something. When you get, Sandy was saying, you get your T4 here in Canada, or your I don't know, like A1, A3, I don't know how you call
And
it, guys.
99.
So when you get that, and then you see how much you made, and not just that, it's just, I think what amazed me more was, that was able to pull on my, I saved my receipt, and
Yeah.
I put it, and I received the money back. It's like it just show you how the rich people does it. They utilize all of these things, and make them, I don't know, I never thought about that, like you owning a business, and have, your T4, and have all these receipts saved, and those things that you can claim, as a business. Like joinng, guys. So that's how you do it. So you have to open a business. So in other words, but yeah, that's how I found there was legitimate. I don't know how to say that word, legitimacy. And I just love the idea of the business. I have said many times, I love the idea of the free time, the my time freedom, and the financial freedom that I've been able to get for this business. So yeah, I'm pretty proud, and I always talking good things about this business.
Yeah, so I've been working since I was 14 or even before then, and I've always been working for somebody else. And I was looking for something because I wanted flexibility, I wanted family time, I wanted quality time with them. And I didn't realize that I was missing out on so many milestones and so many special moments with my kids up until my eldest was packing to go to college. And I felt so bad because I was like, she's leaving. When they go to college, more than likely when they graduate, they're going to have a job and they're going to have their own apartment. So your time with them is gone. So I felt bad when that happened. And that's when I decided that I wanted to do something for me, something where I could choose my schedule, something that was portable and I could take it with me wherever. And then, like Jesse was saying, we recently, Sandy and I recently got back from Japan from the convention that we had, and these events are deductible, from our business because it's business related. So there's so many benefits about this business that I really love and enjoy.
Um, okay, my why. We have different whys, but my why is that I had just moved to a new country. And prior to that, I used to work in the hospitality industry. I was facing language barrier. I was living in a small town, and I was out looking for something I could do. Although I had gotten a job that I was doing, I was teaching. It was really not paying me well. First of all, I didn't have experience in teaching because that is not something that I really studied for. So, out of curiosity, like I already had a challenge. So, I was trying to look for a solution on how I could help myself. And to cut the long story short, that's how I ended up finding out about this online business, although I was looking for a job. But I'm so happy that, God gave me this opportunity. I was looking for a job and He gave me something even much better. And to answer the question of this business being legitimate, yes, I had to do my own research because there's one time registration we normally pay, which is $149, which we have already mentioned in our previous go lives. And you have a 30 days guarantee in case you feel like this business is not for you. You can always ask for the refund. So I made use of that 30 days to get all my questions answered because there was someone who was helping me out. I mean, if you want to start the business, there's always someone you can always ask for question. I got into our Facebook page because we have a free online Facebook page. And that's where I got to even see all the questions that I was asking there. All the questions were already answered there. So I already had a 30 days for me to even ask for my refund. But then I was like, you know what? I have to go right ahead. Let me take a leap of faith. And I have no regrets. It's 1 year and I'm enjoying the journey. Yeah. Thank you, Sandy. Back to you.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so let's go to the next question.
So, Malef. So, how important is stepping out of your comfort zone in the journey of the building an online business? What's your opinion on this?
So it's really important to have to step out of our comfort zone because if you want to be successful, just like our business that we are in social media, we do attraction marketing. Although we are affiliated with the company, so we do attraction marketing. So we need to show up in our business page, so people will come to us, be curious what we're doing. So me, before, I'm so shy. I'm really shy, as in shy. So I cannot even, my first year in this business, it's hard because I don't know what to say. They said to go live, create a content. But because of this business, I was able to. So it's really important if you want to be successful in any businesses, in even in any businesses, uh, be traditional or online, you have to be step out of your comfort zone in order to be successful. That's how it is. So me, I'm so thankful about it that I was able to go out of my comfort zone by showing up on my business page. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. I was thinking the same thing, and I agree with you. I'm a nurse, I was making good money. And if I have kept on that comfort zone, I would have never thought about having myself a business, or do something else apart of nursing. I also came out for a really poor background. I'm from Cuba, and I had never thought of my life to own a business, no matter what kind of business it is, to own a business, be an owner of a business. You know what I mean? Online doesn't matter what it is. It's easier if it's online, guys. You don't got all the others and all the things that came with a physical business. So the online is much easier to own. But I had never thought about that. If I have kept my old thinking, if I had kept my comfort zone without trying anything else, I would 3 years ago, it will be the same. I will be like, working, 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 working. Will not be able to help my mom back home. Will not be able to do all the things I have done so far. So, like, it's good to be in the comfort zone because give you a little bit of rewarding. And some people get afraid, because they're used to that zone, and they're successful on that zone. But that doesn't give you, I don't know, it's good to have some challenge of life, so if it doesn't work, that's okay. You go back to your comfort zone, but always, we always tell people, give it a try. You never know, maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but why not? You're already comfortable where you are. Why don't try something else? So thanks to that thinking, and I tried something else, I was able to say that I own a business right now. I'm the owner, I'm the CEO of my business, and that is amazing. If I haven't moved from my comfort zone, I will not be here. So I will say to all the watchers, all the people that they are listening to us, just move from your comfort zone. Just go do a step, try that out, and then you can decide it. But yeah, it doesn't matter what it is, if it's on this business, on your normal life. Like if you want a change, you have to move from there. If you feel, let's give a little bit of health. If you feel like you are not good on your body, like you feel like you need exercise or something like that, move from your comfort zone and start doing the walks for 50 minutes, 20 minutes. So it's just about the routine. It's just about always empowering yourself, and just go for it. Give it a try. Why not?
You wanna go? Okay.
I really think that, it's worth taking a step out of your comfort zone because we're trapped in our own fears. Like, there's really nothing
Mhm.
out there that's too bad that you can't do. It's all mental. We're always so afraid to take a step out of our comfort zone. But believe me, once you take that step out and you see everything that we have out there to learn from and to enjoy and to connect, with other people, you're gonna be asking yourself, why didn't I do this before? Because yes, doing an online business involves being in front of a camera, involves making content, it involves running or knowing how to run your social media. But some of you are already doing that. Like, how many of you already spent time on your social media just for fun, just to check on what other people are doing? And you're not gaining anything by doing that. You know, if you do a business, you're going to be learning and you're going to be gaining knowledge and gaining money too, because you're running your own business instead of just spending time on something that is not giving you anything back. So our comfort zone is just keeping us inside this little box that we're so afraid, to go one way or the other. But you're not going to lose anything. Once you step out, you're going to gain, and you're going to gain a lot by doing that. So don't be afraid to step out.
Um,
Yes.
Okay, I want to add on that because every time you're talking about our comfort zone, the whole thing about fear comes in. And my understanding is that for any growth to happen, a person needs to get out of their comfort zone. And having fear is just a natural barrier. It's your brain triggering you to take precaution and thinking of, for example, if it's your first time, you want to drive a car, you've never driven a car. For most of us, we always have fear. You're thinking, oh my God, what if an accident happens? What if? There's always what if, what if. But with time, you even forget about that fear that you had the first time you're trying. So anyone who is out there and you're thinking about, you have the fear within you, as we said before, you have time to, because for example, in our previous question we were talking about the legitimacy of the business. That is like a fear triggering you, and you're afraid of getting out of your comfort zone. So what is the solution? What solution do you need to take? And for that instant, do all your duly research and find out, is this business legitimate? So it's the same thing, getting out of your comfort zone, find out solutions that you need to involve yourself, to feel, it's not overwhelming, because for most of the time when you're trying something for the first time, it's so overwhelming, you're so afraid, you are anxious. So, see how you can help yourself. Maybe you need to start small instead of starting big. Rather than, saying, I won't do it, or this is not for you. Try and find out how you can get the solution to help yourself, instead of giving up and saying this is not for you. Yeah, that's my take on that.
Thank you, Melissa. Um, Talking about some of the points that you guys have talked, I think hopefully my internet is good. I see it is not that great, but um, So I just wanted to say, like, I kind of relate to Jessie in a way, like I never imagined to have my own online business.
Mhm.
I dream about working in the movie industry, and I reached that dream, to work. I never thought to, it was a dream that I had when I was a little girl back in Panama, and the movie industry wasn't in my on my path. It just happened to be, like, and that's how I got in. um, but then you reach it to a point in your career where you say, I need more, I need something different, uh, because I'm someone that I need a little bit different things to do different things, because I get bored doing the same thing. So I reached that moment that, to me, I need some change. And thankfully, last year, I think, thanks to God, because, sometimes God put us, some, like a stone in our path, just to make us, like, change our path to the one that He wants us to go.
Mhm.
And because of that, last year we had, the industry in the U.S. had a strike, so we couldn't work for the rest of the 6 months, last year. And that's when, I had to look for something else, and then I found out this business, and, that's the same thing. And when I found the business, um it's, comfort zone. Yeah, it's a little bit, like, scary, because, but thanks to our business, the way that our business is set up, um it helps you, like, everything is established, so you really not alone. And it's so easy to set business. And I can tell you that because, before joining this business, because I've been looking for other ventures, to be able to have, like, a portable business, right? So I started to print on demand, and then I wanted to have my own print on demand company, with my website. But I wasn't pretty much on my own. So, I had to, like, read how to do this and how to do that. So when I found this business, and the way that it was set up, it was like, wow, this is amazing, And yes, I had to go out of my comfort zone, like doing lives, because, even though I work in the movie industry, I like to be behind cameras. I don't like to be, like, in front of the cameras, but I have to overcome that fear. And recently, we had a dance challenge in our team, which, I had to dance in front of the camera. So that, that was challenging for me too. But, that's the only way that you grow, stepping out of your comfort zone. So, even though it's scary, sometimes you have to do it to be able to overcome that fear. So that's what we're working on, overcoming the fear to be in front of the camera. Okay, so the next question is, so what mindset do you believe is essential for someone who is considering joining this online business?
Oh, well, there's a lot of positive mindset, but the most important is growth mindset, where we embrace learning and growth. So you have to be open-minded, open to new ideas, and accepting criticism, challenges, and at the same time maintaining your integrity, whether it's personal or business related. This is important so people will trust you. That's how I, so growth mindset is very important. Short, but
Mhm.
that's how I understand the question. But
Yes.
there's a lot of growth mindset, but the most important is growth mind. I mean, there's a lot of mindset, but the most important is growth mindset. And if you have that mindset, everything will follow.
Yes. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, I think, for someone who is considering joining this online business, you have to have the right mindset. Being able, to be coachable, like, to, because you don't if you don't know, you need to learn from somebody else who is ahead of you, who will be able to guide you. So you have to have that mentality of being coachable, um, also have that, persistence, like doing the business, because you're gonna encounter some struggles along the way. Um, but because you gotta remember always your why you're doing this, you're gonna be able to overcome those obstacles. You might and find solutions instead of seeing them as an obstacles, and also learn from those mistakes. Like I found some couple of them. When starting to advertise on YouTube, And yes, I fell down, at the moment. But thanks again for our community that we have. I was able to, uh, overcome that down emotion, and then start searching, on the internet, and asking around in our community, to trying to find a solution on how can I fix that problem, that where I got flagged. And then it's just finding, like, thinking outside of the box. But many times, we we think that, we see a problem and we get stuck, and we don't try to find a solution. We think that's the end of it, but that's where the mindset comes in. So I think, in order to have a good mindset, like you were mentioned, the growth mindset, that's why we have in our training, like, training about the mindset. Because the mindset, thinking about, is like, you gotta feed your mind every time with things, positive things that will keep you, more resilient. um, so you need to have that mindset in doing this business, or any business that you do, in general. So having that right mindset of knowing, what you want, and fight for what you want, is that what's gonna keep you going, and feel your fuel your fire inside of you to push forward.
So yes, I totally agree with that, Sandy. Something important, the mindset is something that you can work with. You don't have to have like the perfect mindset to start doing your business. You know what I mean? It's something that you can work on it, and I'm still working on it. I'm way far away from, but it's just, I think it's just a start looking for a change. I think it's just a start, wanted something more, and thinking of why you want that, and you want to have a results. You want to have, like, we call, I think, when we're talking about this, we call like having a goal, and we always say, and I think we have saying other life, the like the end of the goal, every change, you can have different goals and different milestone, we call them too. So you don't have to, like, it's not like I want to be rich. We all want to be rich. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's like, I want to be rich, but what do you want when you are rich? What do you want? You want to help others, you want to help your family, you want to travel. You have to be specific, and being that specific, it help you. You know why? Because, for example, I want to have a car. I want to have a car 2028. I don't know, just for saying something like that. What do I need to do to get that car in 2028? So it just help you to know what do you need to do so you can fix it to get there. It's when you have that mindset, it's not like, I want to have a car, but I don't know, or you know what I mean? It's like, it's want it and trying to do something about it. With that mindset, doesn't matter if you know the business or if you have any background in the business, this business is for you, because that this business can get you to get to that goal. So no, so that, I think we just want to be aware about it. We want to share this business with the people, but we're also looking for people that really want it. They really want to make a change on their life and in the world life, because we have so many amazing people we have in our community. People that are helping other kids out there on the world. People that are sponsoring students. People that are helping on the how you call, like, on the I don't know, religion wild. So it's just, we are growing up, but we're all growing up helping others. So it's just, we're also proud about it, because it's amazing, like, growing and helping other at the same time. It's just changed your mind completely. So if you are one of those people, you want a change in your life, you want something serious for yourself, and do you know what you wanted, but it's hard right now to get there, but you know what you want, we can help you together. So this business is for that. So yeah, so that's what I think when I think of my mindset and believing on this business. So doesn't matter, like, you don't have to be there. Like, mindset can work, you can read your books, you can do your homework, whatever you want to do, but just wanting that change. So that's the most important thing.
Yeah, so I
Um,
think a growth mindset is very important, but we have to make sure that we have an open and positive mindset, because when you come to this business, you have to be open to learning and to accepting that you have somebody that is leading you, that knows more, and they're telling you things for a reason. But at the same time, you have to be open minded so that you can take on this new challenge, of owning your online business, because you have to put in time and effort to keep it going. So it's always important, to feed your mind the right things, the right nutrients, like maybe, I don't know, reading books, investing in value added courses, listening to podcasts. Once you're in the business, you want your mindset to be in the right place, because if we don't change our mindset and we still have a mindset of an employee, and we don't change it to an owner, now you're the one who's running it, then you're not going to succeed, because you haven't changed that mindset. So mindset is everything. You can have your mindset is always going to develop. So it doesn't matter what mindset you have right now, you can change it, because everything takes time, it takes experience, it takes learning. So we're working on our mindset, and every day, we're feeding our mindset the right things to make sure that we're on the right track, and that we're changing that part of us, to be able to succeed in our business.
um,
Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to add on a few things on what you've already shared. Is our guest had mentioned about the growth mindset in this business community? One thing that we are always talking about is the mindset. And the formula for us to achieve our goals is, you just need 5% strategy to apply on this business. And then 95% is your mindset. All of us here, we are on a journey of growing, our journey of improving ourselves. It's not like we've gotten it and that's why we keep showing up here. We are all going through our own challenges. Some are personal, some we've shared and we've talked, things that we are experiencing in our businesses, because every business has its own challenges. And when we meet, we come to help each other, we come to share ideas. So one thing of late that I've been reminding myself is to have an abundance mindset and to be grateful, because when you have an abundance mindset and you're grateful, it's sort of your the challenges that you're facing, you don't really see it and feel it that much, because you're thinking about abundance. And that's what we want to feel every day when we wake up. When we are working on our businesses, we want to see ourselves growing in our business. And for all of us to be here, we've been on a journey of growing. We have embraced our learning curve. We are still open to learn. We are still open to show up here. So for anyone who is out there and you're thinking that, like we've gotten it, no, we are still working on ourselves. We are still embracing on ourselves, because we know we still need to work on our mind so that we can be able to achieve our goals. Yeah, that is it for now.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we're gonna go with the next question. That's you,
Oh, yeah,
Melissa.
it's me. Okay, so the next question is, why do you think many people are transitioning from traditional jobs to online businesses?
Sorry. Yes, since COVID time, so there's a lot of restrictions. So a lot of people transfer to online. You know why? Because, but although before that, not online business are, there's a advantage. So why people transfer online? Because of the flexibility and the global reach. So if you're imagine when you're in traditional, you're only limited to that certain area. So in online, you will reach globally, and then the flexibility, especially in our business, we can, this is a portable business where you can go anywhere and then you do your business. So most people nowadays are on the social media, so that's why a lot of businesses transition to online, because people always on the Facebook and Google, YouTube, so they market the online space. That's how I. And then one thing is, if your business is online, it's you less overheads. Like in traditional, you have to pay the rental. In people, you have to pay monthly. Unless in unlike in I mean in online, in our business, you are sorry, you are your own boss. Sorry about it. So you are in your own boss, and you own your own business. So there's a lot of businesses online, but the beauty of our business is we own our own business. We are the CEO of our business. Yes. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you wanted to go, Melissa, say something?
Yes, I wanted to add up and say that we are here and we are represented from different countries. And even when we are doing this business, we have customers coming in from different parts of the globe, compared to if someone had a traditional business that you are just, focusing on people who are locally, to where your business is located. And then also thinking of how times have changed. Technology keeps changing. I remember when the first social, I'm not sure if Facebook was the first one, but I remember when Facebook came out, it was more of a social platform, making friends, sharing interesting things. But then with time, Facebook was able to roll out the Facebook marketplace. And then with time right now, we are here and we are able to do business online, not only through Facebook, but also using other social media platforms. So I really feel that this is the right time for anyone who is thinking of doing an online business, that this is the right time, because technology keeps on changing. And for all of us, when you're here, we have that time flexibility to work online. We have different professionals that are represented here, and especially when we think for most immigrants, instead of having another job, because in most cases people have two jobs for most immigrants. So instead of going to another job where you need to use your gas, have your car out there on the road, you really don't have to do that with these times that we are living, because you can have your option B or your second job as an online business, rather than having a job that you need to go physically to that place. That is it for now.
Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I could say that, like, well, I remember, when I was studying, business back in 2014, 2015 time. And one of the instructors say, like, everything that is right now, like stores and all that, is gonna transition to be online, and we're talking about like many, many years, because today we are so probably like 10 years ago, because today's we're 24, and we can still see, how many stores have closed, and they move online. So um it's just that, like the traditional jobs, for those, for example, working on the traditional jobs, I used to work in retail one part of my life, and I was stuck in business, because the retail store, they don't close. They work 364 days every year. There's only one day that you get off, you know. So, and you have to be there for on the needs, like while everyone is having a holiday because it's a holiday, we were working, you know, because that's how the business gets money, So it's hard, like when you work in traditional jobs, and you see, like the instability of the jobs, like we can see, for example, COVID, how many people lose their jobs, and that's when the people realize, they had to do something else, and that's where so many small businesses they were born, and now they're, they're
Mhm.
very successful. um, so yeah, and talking about the platforms that you were mentioning, um, like we were talking about Facebook, LinkedIn is another platform, like it was made only for like people looking for jobs and companies posting,
Jobs.
job positions, right? But LinkedIn, they want to be also competitive against the other social media platforms. Now they're changing their way they do, like the things in LinkedIn, that they're giving opportunities to small businesses,
Mhm.
like why people. So now they're catering, and it's becoming more like a social, like you can, it's not only related to jobs, like you can post like
Jobs.
regular stuff, from your, like Facebook, not yet like Facebook, but it's getting there, and it's giving that flexibility and that opportunity to a small business to be there in that platform and start, showing, like doing marketing to their businesses. So that's how we see, how everything is changing. um so right now it's the opportunity for everyone who's out there, like if you want to transition from your job, you can still do your job, but move to the online business, because eventually everything is gonna, like all our jobs, that we're doing, is gonna be replaced by the technology. I mean, we have seen, how many jobs have been replaced. If we look, for example, people that work in the ports, like getting all the containers from the ships. Before, there used to be a lot of people working, but now we have
Yeah.
the machines, that have replaced so many people's jobs. Another example is the automobile industry. You know, Used to be a lot of people working, building the cars, but now they have robots, doing it faster, and they have replaced, like before, let's say they needed like 20 people. Now probably they only need like 3 people just manipulating the machine. So this is how, just to show, how traditional jobs are going to be replaced by the new technology. So you're thinking about transitioning to the online business. I mean, right now is the time before you wait until the last minute to do it. So I just wanted to share that.
Yes, I completely agree with that. Like we're not saying the traditional business is bad. The traditional business is going away anytime soon, but it's a reality. We're changing. The whole world is changing. Everything now is digital or online. You can order your grocery online. You can do your everything is online. So why don't take advantage of that platform to us the same time? Also, that as owning a business online, you don't get that many work or that many hurdle that the normal traditional business came up. To have a franchise, you need to have a location. You need to pay your rental. You need to pay your bills. You have to have everything about that location. As if it's online, it's an online business. You can do it from home. You can do a vacation. You can do traveling to work. You can do it on your way to work, on your way to anywhere, like on the train. I don't know, you know what I mean? But it doesn't have that much I would say all that much work as of the own traditional business has. Also, monetary reasons as well. To have a traditional business, you have to have a really good amount of money, or like have a really good loan, because all of that like you need to buy the products, put it on the shelf, making sure that they're not expired, have the people to look at it for it. Like it's a lot of money that you need to do to have a restaurant, just for an example of a store. So those are traditional um a traditional business. So as online, all of these, you can start taking things out from that big pocket. As a traditional business, now you're taking all of the things away. So now your small packages like this. So it's more easier, more convenient, and more accessible for the people that don't have that big pocket, that big money, as well. So we all can succeed out there. So that's, I would say that, think about it. That's the one of the biggest difference between the traditional and the online world. And you can do it from home, and you can reach out as many people you want. So why not? Because if you have, one thing, another thing, if you have you have your traditional business, you have anything on this street, you just reaching that community. Unless you're using the online world, that you're doing, I skip the dishes, you're doing all of these things, they're online as well, so you can reach bigger communities. So if it's something you can do at home and you can reach the whole world, why not? Take advantage of it. So we're all online, we're doing things online, ordering online. Why not make your own business online?
Can I add
Yes.
something?
So
Oh, go right ahead after you. Sorry.
Just go.
Okay.
go ahead, Melissa.
I just want to emphasize on that. I just want to share my story. When I finished my college, my first certificate was on travel consultant. So in those days before technology had picked up, so anyone who wanted to book their flight ticket, maybe they want to go to United States, they will physically walk to the office and book their flight ticket, and will give them physically the flight ticket. But then with time, when technology started picking up, we started losing customers, and no one was coming because everyone started booking their flight tickets online. And that gave me a second thought, because now I was like, I need to change my career. And I decided now to do something totally different, like do tourism, because I felt like if I just focus on this, oh my God, what will I be doing? Because the thing that we were mostly doing was booking flight tickets for our clients, other than giving them advice, like telling them, the weather in this place is like that. And you see, even nowadays, the customers, you don't even need to tell them, give them travel advice, because they can actually Google and find out how is the weather in Mexico or maybe in USA. Like, they literally do everything. So actually, that gave me a wake up call, and I was like, I need to change my career and do something else. If I think of just, relying and just doing travel consultant, I'm not going to be doing anything. And now I can actually see that many years later, there's nothing that, really, people working as travel consultant can do, because now people can actually just use their phone to do everything that they want without relying on them. So I just wanted that thought came in my mind, and I wanted to quickly add on it.
Thank you, Melissa.
Okay, so there's so many differences between having an online business and having a traditional business. For a traditional business, you have to be physically there to begin with. You have to hire employees. You have to keep stock of your product. There's so many things. You have to pay utilities. And yes, the online, you have flexibility, you have portability, but the main thing is you have a larger reach, because you can reach more customers by doing it online. And that's what you want more customers at your fingertips, and you can do it from anywhere. So why not do it online instead of doing it traditional? Because with the online, you don't have the expenses that you're going to have, and you don't have to be physically in one place to do your business. So that's one thing. And also, by doing it online, you avoid the commuting time. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to pay for gas to go anywhere. And
Yeah.
you can be with your kids, if you're a mother, or even if you're a father, both of you can work from home and be there for your family, and you don't have to worry about daycares or babysitters or anything like that. And you don't have to be concerned when your kids get sick, or you don't have to be sad leaving them behind and hearing them cry while you go to work. So there's so many benefits of having an online business. And yes, in the near future, I think we're gonna have more things online because, like Jesse said, we do everything online nowadays. We shop online for clothing, we do groceries online, we do banking online. Everything is online. Even to register your kids to go anywhere, you register them online. You don't have to go physically to do any of that anymore. So I think the online is the way to go for a business. And even if you have like a full-time job now, this is a good time to start an online business as a plan B.
Thank you, Isabel. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question. It's to you, Isabel.
What budgeting advice would you offer to someone starting an online business?
I have only a short answer to this. So, our affiliated marketing offers an in-house financing. So, in our businesses, our affiliate marketing offers an in-house financing. Just inquire. Just they will tell you how many months, how many years, 2 years, on 1 year. That's how it is in our business. That's how I.
Yes, yes.
It's all right. Yeah, yeah. I'm done.
Okay. You to go, Isabel? Okay, go.
Sandy. No, I was gonna say, to start an online business, like everything else, you have to budget for everything. We all have bills and stuff that we gotta pay for every month. But if you want to start a business and the investment is something that you don't think is possible for you, um, but I will say that it is. It's just all about mindset. How much do you really want this? How much do you really want to make a change? So if you really want to join a business, maybe start saving a little bit, like put some money aside for your business. If you don't have financing, if you don't have savings that you can use, set aside a small amount every month till you have the money to join or to invest in a business. That's the best way to go because you don't have to be concerned about borrowing money from somewhere else if you don't have it at hand. But we have to learn how to budget and how to save for the things that are really necessary. So, like we spoke in another live the other time about when we went to the convention and we were listening to the leader from India, and they don't have financing and they don't have help over there to do the business. But what they do is they save money till they have the full amount to pay to invest in the business. So if they can do it, India is a very, very poor country and they're making this happen. So if they can do it, anybody can do it. We can save, we can maybe not invest or not waste money on unnecessary things, or we can maybe avoid spending on things that we just want to treat ourselves, because we're always treating ourselves to eating out, to a coffee, to I don't know, some sweets. Like
Luxury.
we can avoid those things and save money for the things that we want to invest in so that we can start a business of our own.
Yeah.
So yes, any successful business, doesn't matter what kind of business, you have to have some, you have to know how to budget yourself. You start a business in a month or 6 months. Let's see, we're talking about online. Let's just take an example. You're going to need a good ring light. You know what I mean? You have to budget yourself to buy a good ring light. Right now, you buy one maybe because you just start one a little bit cheaper or something like that. But the time back go on, you buy something bigger, or you buy like a good camera. It's just it's good to put like the money with where the money is coming in. As is that something also that you learn when you start learning how rich people behave. you know that they spend money in things that bring them money in. Same thing happened. I don't know, just to talk another example. it's no online, but whatever, like, people on the stock market, they have to put money in to receive money in. It's just, it's something that, no, it's something that you have to be aware about it. You have to learn how to budget yourself. Also, you have, like, because you have the last car or the last thing, doesn't mean that you're budgeting enough, or you don't have enough money, or you have the more money on the world. So starting an online business, you're going to need some money. Like in this case, the good part about this business is, like, we are affiliated with, we have our finances too. You can do your credit card or whatever. You also can do your visa, but we also provide two different ways of financials if you don't have the money. So, so it's the way that you can also look at it. But money is something that doesn't matter what kind of business. If you want to get it successful, just, it's all, you always, I was going to say, I would say something that we say in Cuba, but I don't know how to translate that. It's like, you have to water your plant, like you have to water your tree, before it dies. So it's something similar, and it's something that, you have to be aware about it. But yeah, you can start, cutting on that extra coffee, or cutting on that extra, um, gas money, for the corner, like 3 blocks in, to go to drive, go for a walk, instead of spending that money on gas. Like, there are ways out there to, you get budget yourself better, and that's good. It's a good habit to have. Know how to budget yourself, because you can have more. I don't know, like Sandy and I, we like vacations. You can go for more vacation, instead of going to two, you can go to three. So it's just something good, a good habit to have, to know how to budget yourself. But it's something that you have to think about it, that when you start a business, you also have to spend money on the business. You also have to, like, spend something. Does Maybe it's not on the business, but no, all in the equipments, like, have a good camera. If you're doing a lot of live, have a good, I don't know, what's the name of that thing, Sandy, that you put, that you have, that you save all your videos and things.
Oh,
You have a lot
Dropbox.
of, or something like that. Yeah, that you have a lot of megabytes or whatever, that you can save a lot of videos and things that you can,
Oh,
if you're
hard
doing,
drive.
yeah, hard drive or something like that. But yes, it's just something to be aware about it, and something that you can work a little by little and move from there.
Yeah, because, like, in terms of budgeting advice, I would say to someone starting online. I mean, this is something that is very important. Especially, like, when you start the business, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. In order to
Mm-hmm.
be able to succeed and, enjoy it later on. So I would say, for someone budgeting advice, well, one of the things, like, keep track of all your receipt for your business expenses, because that will help you when you file your taxes at the end of the year. You might be able to receive money back. The other advice that I would give is, for example, there's some expenses that you get, like, every month, but there's expenses that you have annually. For example, your car is a tool for you, for your business. So what you want to do, like, for example, if you have to pay your car insurance, you take, the total amount of your car insurance, you divide it by 12, and every month you put that monthly amount, like, for example, in an envelope or something, and then you start saving it. So when the time comes to renew your car, you have the amount. So that's the same thing for the business. Like, anything that you have to pay, like, a huge amount, you divide by 12, and you take that money every month and you put it aside. So at the end, when you have to pay the big amount, you already have some money put aside, or you have the total amount to pay for it. So it's you're gonna have to do this at the beginning, because we are starting our business. And part the reason why we're doing is because we want to be able to be more financially free. But in order to do that, we need to sacrifice the first 2 or 3 years, then eventually we're going to be able to be okay. But then, gotta remember, even when you have lots of money, because this is what happened when a lot of people have lots of money, they don't know how to administer their money. So even though you make a lot of money, that money sometimes go really fast. So you have to know, how to manage your finances. Yeah, it's very important to learn to do that. So you are so that you think you require like some kind of like knowledge about that, maybe take some courses or some advices from someone on how you can do that and how can you manage better your finances, because that will help you now, and that will help you in the future too, when you have more money, and then you are able to manage your money and not let it go, and then all your efforts that you did is going to be in vain if you don't know how to manage your money. So I just wanted to give that advice. You wanted to add something, Melissa, or should we move to the next one? You
Yeah,
tell me.
just a quick one. Okay, for every business is different, but I just want to specifically emphasize on what we do. You've already mentioned most of the major things, but I'm thinking if you're starting off, of course, you need registration, which is one-time registration. And then, of course, you need capital. We've already shared that we have different ways of financing. And also, all of us, we don't start the same. It's just like the way you go to a shop and you're looking for something to buy. For example, you're looking for oil. You have different prices of oil. So it depends on what you think is affordable for you. So it's the same application in our business. We start different, but the goal here is just to start. Then once you start, as you're going on, you can also utilize, some tools that are free. And then, of course, as you're growing, you can leverage and introduce that and probably start budgeting, like, for example, us coming here on Facebook, sometimes we need to use some tools like Canva. It's free. There's paid version. So if you feel that is something that is really necessary for you to put in your budget, you can put that. But if you feel your budget is very tight, you don't have to. You can use the free version. We have a lot of free things that they are free, actually. For example, Canva is so user friendly. You can utilize on that. We have StreamYard. That's what we are using right now. There's the free version, and of course, there's a paid version. So just be out there on the lookout and see what you can make use of it. And then with time, you can advance. When I started off, I realized I needed the ring light, because when I started off my lives, as much as I wanted to use the natural light, it was not working. So that really became essential for me to have it, because it was mandatory. And another thing I'm looking forward to investing is the microphone, because I like to do nowadays my live outside. But you know what? Sometimes I am like, I can, it's something I'm thinking of. So anyway, my point here is just start. Of course, we said find out, research more, and utilize things that are free. We have business trips, retreats that we do. They are not mandatory. We had a recent one in Japan. There's one that is coming in Mexico, in Playa de Calma. Those are, we like coming here and sharing these things. And probably someone who is out there, they think that they need to invest on that. No, you don't need to. It's up to you if you feel you want to invest on that. So I'm just sharing this for someone who is out there. And in case you want to start this business, what we are doing, we also have tools that we can utilize. There are things that are also not mandatory for you to do. Even coming out here live, we say it's not mandatory. I know it's not related to this question, but it's up to you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to add.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So question number 6, Mafi. What key piece of advice could you give to someone who is thinking about joining this business?
Okay, so um, what key of advice? So my advice to you who are watching right now and who is gonna watch the replay, just do your due diligence, research it, and check if how long this business in the industry existed, for how many long. So like our business, it's been already 50 years old. It's we have recently celebrated the 50th anniversary last June 24 in Okinawa, Japan. So the legitimacy and the standing of our business is really 100% legit. So just check in any businesses, traditional or online. You always have to check the standing of the business. If this will market the customer, or what benefit they can get to the affiliated products that we offer, and other businesses too, what benefit they can get to that product they are selling, like that. So there's a lot of advantages on doing this business. Just check it, watch the workshop, and study that. Don't just jump in and later on you will blame somebody about it. So just do your due diligence. Diligence. Sorry. That's it. Back to you, Sandy.
Yes, that's really
Thank
good.
you.
That's a really good advice. I was going to say almost the same thing. Like I just saying to everyone that's interested, they want to own a business or want to start a business online, just register, watch the 90-minute free webinar, and then you can make your decision if this business is for you. You cannot don't know if this business is actually what you're looking for, or if this business is it will be you if you don't know what it's about. The only thing you know so far is something online and something about marketing and maybe affiliated with something. So why not just register, watch a 90-minute free webinar. You don't lose nothing with just 90 minutes, and give it a try. If you like it, or if you are interested in what we offer you, then you decided if you want to keep going. So that's my advice. Just register, watch the webinar, have all the information, and see if that fit you on your life right now, if this is what you want to do.
Thank you. So anyone wants to go, or we go to the next question?
Uh, mm, I'm okay. I think this is very clear. I like it that someone is thinking, so their mind is in the right place, because you have to start
Yeah.
thinking before you take the next step.
All right. Okay. So
Okay. So the next question is, how has being part of this community influenced your business journey?
Yeah, it's really helping me to keep going. I learn a lot from our business owners, especially the one that's very successful right now in a short period. So we have weekly mastermind that we gain knowledge, golden nuggets, how to do our business online. We create content, and they share some strategy that we follow too, and we have challenges that we also done. Recently, I have my 90 days challenge that I was able to finish it. Wow, it's really a journey that sometimes, even I'm still working full time, and this is my side hustle. Sometimes it's hard when you're working, where you're busy and tired, and when you get home, you have to do your side hustle. But I was grateful that because of this community, I was able to done this challenge, and the support, that the encouragement they give to business owners. Yes.
thank you, Mafe. Um, yeah, I've like being part of this community is really amazing, and I've done a 90-day challenge, and I know how challenging it is. Let's say, so yeah, so that's very good for you. Like you did it. Um, and yes, the community is one of the things that I love when I join this business. Because they're always there to support you. They're always there to motivate you, and then like celebrating your milestones, big ones or small ones. Um, and also, when you feel down, because like our business, like there's any business is like there's ups and downs. So they're always there, even though like you're going through a struggle. Sometimes like they're personal, sometimes they're part of the business, but someone is always there for you to listen and to uh motivate you and empathize with you, uh, to help you go and continue your business. Um, Also, like, the other thing is, when you have a question, because our business is global, someone is there, from around the globe, who will be answering your question, and then we'll be able to help you. Um, and like, we create connections around the globes. Every time that we meet someone, we made a new connection, and this is amazing. How, this online, business community, like, we're able to reach so many people around the globe, and eventually through the events, we get to meet them in person. For example, this, even though, we've been doing our lives and working on the, Spanish translation project, with Isabel since last year. It wasn't until this year that, we were able, both of us attended to the Japan convention, and we actually met in person there, and just, meeting outside of the, online, world. So that's amazing. When you meet other people, and then I met new people over there, from other places, around the globe. So it's amazing.
So yes, I
You-
will just want to say something about this community. Like I think we talk about this everything. Like every time we say community, our community, we get biggest smile on our face because we are so proud about it, and we're not joking when we say that. If it wasn't for this community, I think we all have give up. Because starting a business is hard, guys. It's really hard. Doesn't matter if it's a traditional or online. It's hard, and it's scary because there are things that you have never done before. At least I
Yeah.
have not never done before. But if we with the support of the community, you feel empowered, and you have someone they tell you every 3 days, or someone that just want to you can do it, you know and that empowerment is so good. And for sure, if you have any questions, you're free to ask, and someone will answer for you. Like if you and the community is so good as well, because we also have new technologies happening around the world, or new training or anything, and you don't feel left behind, because it's someone else that it will work with you, someone that will help you. And that is amazing to have, because someone can tell you, yes, it's this is a phone and you have the light here, but if someone actually doesn't show you how the light work, you don't know how does it. So having that support in the community, it's a big yes. And I think we always say this, like we just love this community because we have also our leaders, the way that our leaders think, and the way our leader like lead this community is really powerful. And they don't keep anything, they learn about something and work, they want to share with you, they want to tell you how it is and how good it is and how successfully do it, so you they are behind him can do the same thing that they did to get to where they are. So you don't see that out there in any kind of business. So I would say we are so proud. I'm like, if it wasn't for this community, that's the truth. I would like, that's it. I'm done. But I feel really like support and guide, and that's the main thing. If you feel guide, you believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you believe in this business, then you can do it. So if you want to be part of the community, you know what to do. But yes, we are really proud of the community. So yeah, that's about it.
Yes, yes, see, I can totally agree with you on this about the community, everything you said. But what I really love about the community is the experience, and the size that each of us brings to this community, because we all bring something, and we're all from different places from around the globe. I mean, look, there's five of us here today, and each of us is representing a different country, and that's just something amazing, that we're connecting, and we all have something different. And even though we're in the same business, we all do our business a different way, because we all have our way of thinking, and we bring our own culture, we bring our own spice, and I totally love that regardless of education, profession, culture, we all are together, and we all do this business and learn from each other.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't keep talking about this. As all of you are talking about this, as Jesse was saying, I remember when I started this business, and one question I asked, I don't have any experience of having worked before online. I don't have any tech skills to do this business, because in my mind I thought I needed that, and it sounded so awkward. And right now, 1 year, I am looking back, and I'm so grateful, because this community, not only from the advantage of being able to earn online, because that's one of the key things, but being able to believe in myself, because when you're starting off with something you've never done before, because this was my first time, just like many of you working online, I had a lot of limiting beliefs within me, that I couldn't. But because of the community, I am so thankful. Like as much as I was doubting myself and asking myself so many questions, I thank God that He gave me the direction. You know what, Melissa, go right ahead and do it. Don't worry about the journey ahead. And the community has really been key. So for anyone who is out there, for any business to thrive out there, or even if you're doing a traditional business, having a support system, having a community is very essential. Just like Yesi said, for any business, even if it's a traditional business, it's not easy. There are challenges that come, and it's so easy for you to give up if you don't have a supportive system. So that's what I've really gained from this business. Personal development has been key for me in this business. Yeah, because of the community.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we have some comments here. Is from Martha's journey. She say hello, my friend, and then she also say happy Sunday. Thank you,
Hi,
Martha,
Martha.
for
Thank
your
you.
comment and for watching us.
Thank
So
you.
if you're watching right now, just let us know on the comments or when you watch the replay where you're watching from. Okay, so the next question is, so what benefits has this business provided you, and what can it offer to those considering joining?
Well, there's a lot of benefits that I gained. So I've been here for 2 years, and aside from additional source of income, which it helps me a lot, because that's what the reason why I joined this business, to have an extra income. So I gain also confidence. I improve my speaking skills, because this is attraction marketing. You have to show up in your business page. I keep on improving every day. So it's really helpful, and I'm grateful. And what can it offer to those that are considering joining? There's a lot we can offer. This business can give you a six k fixed income if you work on it, and this is transferable to our family as a legacy. So it's really with the affiliated company we are with, it's giving us a generous compensation plan, and this is also can be your side hustle, or it can be your full time, because uh, this also can be your side hustle while working full time, and it can be your backup plan when you, because you'll never know if you have still job tomorrow, right? So this will be a plan B. And also this also can give you retirement fund someday in your golden years. There's a lot of benefits that this affiliate company can give us, and the online business is really, our digital marketing is really amazing business that we ventured, all of us.
Thank you, Mafe. Yeah, I could say for me, like what benefits has provide business provided me. I would say, like the flexible time, have aging parents I want to be able to spend time with them, um, and I'm able to travel. So right now, like I'm working, like I say, I started my business last year, so I'm working towards that. So, but yeah, the flexibility, be able to spend time with them here is my one of my key goals. The other one is to be able to retire early because like I work 12 hours per day, 5 days a week, and like I mentioned, my parents they're old, so once like right now they're independent, but eventually they're gonna be I'm gonna have to take care of them. And if I continue working in my current job, then I'm not gonna be able to take care of them because the amount of hours that I work. So that's my goal, to be able to. Right now, this business is my plan B, but I wanna make it my plan A eventually. So that's what I'm working towards, to make it my plan A. So be able to retire early, be able to have more time with my family, with my parents. Be able to travel with them, and then like Mafe mentioned, the have the retirement income funds. When I'm planning to retire in my golden years. So that's my goal, that's my dream, and that's what I'm working for. Anyone wants to add?
Yes, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome. So just hearing like what everyone have take off is really like, I don't know, it made me like happy. I would say this business have built my confidence. If you
Mhm.
have known me 4 years ago, yes, I like laugh, I like music, but I'm a kind of shy person if you don't know me. But now it doesn't look like it. I know it doesn't look
You
like it,
don't
but
look
before
like.
I feel a little bit more confident. Like I remember my first live going, I was sweating. I think it lasted like 45 seconds. I couldn't do it anymore. But yes, this have built my confidence, and I feel more confident about it. And thanks to this business, I'm still able to keep my part-time job. As a nurse, most of the nurses right there, right now they have full times, and they have one to two or sometimes three jobs, and I'm be blessed not doing that part. So I'm blessed about that. And also, I always want, I always say it, I think I'm on my ads and the things I have put out there. I want to retire my mom, and I want to be able to help more people back home. So that's the main reason I'm doing this business. And doing that part that take out of my mind, I feel more confident myself, so we have more time for me. And we enjoying traveling a little bit around the world. And yeah, so we're working on toward that, but I'm really blessed and thankful that all of this is happening to me, and it can happen to anyone out there around the world. So yes.
Yes, yes, yeah, I totally agree with you. Personal growth is one of the benefits I totally love about this business, because before, I didn't know I was capable of learning so many things and doing so much. I didn't really do any social media before because I just didn't have the need to do it. Um, but I'm glad that when I started doing the social media was to benefit me, to benefit my business, and not just as a hobby or just to spend time doing something. But yes, like you said, my confidence is so much different now than from before, because I don't know if everyone here was shy at the beginning and was um I don't know, maybe not confident in themselves, to do any of the stuff that we're doing. And we have learned so much. The training we have has all the materials on how to start your business and how to run your business, but it also has a lot of stuff about mindset. It has so many books, and then the connections and the people that you meet in this business, they also bring so much to you, and you learn so much from them, and that's what keeps you going, and what's motivating us to make a difference, and to keep working on meeting our goals. And that's something I didn't think I could do, a year ago, before I started the business. I hesitated so much in doing the business because I didn't think I was capable of doing these things because I didn't have the confidence I have now. So, yes, I think personal growth is tremendous through this business.
Um, for me, okay, apart from all the things that you've shared, is the same thing for me. But one thing also I want to add to this is that for a long time I had been looking for something to do. And I remember when I was in college, I had started selling, women's stuff, handbags, clothing. And I needed to leave my country, go to another country to get them from there because the prices were affordable than getting them from my country. And I used to travel on a bus, and it will take me like a whole day to get to the other country. And around that time, it's when technology had come out. So I will take, pictures of the things that I had bought. And when I was in college, I will show people uh, the things that I had. If someone liked something, I will bring for them at school, and they will buy. But then I was not able to, I didn't have a strategy. The way you're young, you're curious, you want to do something, but you don't have a good strategy. So at the end of it, I was not able to succeed. So for a very long time, I'd been looking for something to do. And of course, I tried other small businesses here. But then it reached at a point where I was traveling and I couldn't really think of something. So this business has really been a blessing to me because it's given me time, freedom, and flexibility. I can't even imagine that you can work anywhere you want. I still feel like it's a dream because a few years ago, I never thought that that could be a reality, like you can work anywhere you want. So for me, it's an answered prayer. And for anyone who is out there, I always think of, you know, people who are busy, because sometimes you could have a good job that is really giving you, good salary, but there's something you're lacking. You don't have time and freedom. It's like you're a slave to your job. You're getting in the money, but you don't have quality time for your family. You are stressed because of the work, that you're doing. We have moms that or parents that need to take their kids to daycare. And for most of them, it's always sad, like you're just coming out from your maternity leave and you need to go back to work. And the sadness of leaving your small kid in daycare, it's so devastating. I'm not yet a mom, but I'm thinking it's so devastating. So this is a business opportunity for anyone who is out there who is looking for time freedom. Maybe you have money, but you don't have time freedom to be able to enjoy life in abundance. Because at the end of the day, you just want to enjoy life in abundance. It's not all about having the money, but you just want also to have a work-life balance. Everything is balanced and working in place the way it's supposed to be. So that is an advice that I would give to someone who is out there and they're looking for something that they would love to do in future. This is highly recommended.
Thank you,
That's it for
Melissa.
now.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we have a comment from Pat Kitty. Thank you, Pat, for watching us and for your
Thank you,
comment. Thank
Pat.
you so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for your
Pat.
power.
Okay. So just go back here. Okay, so we have arrived to the end of the live. So we're just gonna go like a little quick recap of what we talked today. So we talked about the exploring the online business opportunities and the legitimacy of the business. Um, how important is stepping out of the comfort zone? The minds say that we think that is essential for someone who wants to do online business. Also, like we talk a little bit about why many people are transitioning from the traditional job to the online business, and also about the advice that we give to the people who are thinking about joining the business. and of course, how the community has influenced our business journey and the benefits that this business has provided us, and what it can offer to those who are considering joining the business. And then just want to mention the last. So we have a live webinar every Tuesday and every Thursday from 5 p.m. PST to 8 p.m. EST. So last Thursday, our panelists were Jesse and Isabel.
Yes, our host was Rebecca. She's a radiographer, and then Jen, a former mortgage specialist and realtor. Eden, a former caregiver. Joyce, a certified dental assistant.
We also have Mina. She was, sorry, I cannot see. Okay.
So,
Yeah, sorry.
hold on.
Yeah,
There you go.
we can see their profession on the
Yeah,
bottom.
so we also have Mina and Jesseline, Rex, Mary, and Adiola. They were all part of our lab webinar on Thursday. But if you want to watch the new ones, are every Tuesdays and Thursday. They are all live. Each day you have different people. Each day you have different hosts. So you can join us. It's 5 p.m. PDT or 8 p.m. EST time.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay. So we also have our Facebook business pages on the screen. If you wanna follow us in our Facebook business page, you want to get to know a little bit more about us and about the postings, business postings that we do. Also, we have our website on the screen. You can register to learn more about the business with your name, email address, and also you receive an invitation to our live webinar or to the replay in this case. With the information that they will have about the business plans, and also they have some testimonials from members of our business, of our community. And you also get an invitation to our private Facebook group where you will see more business owners from our business community who are successful. So you can hear their stories, and also, more about the business. There's going to be some information there more about the business. And if your English is not that strong, our replays have subtitles in any language. So you can watch the replay of our webinar in any language. You're welcome to watch it. Um, Isabel, you want to clarify for the people that when they register on our website?
Yes. So I just want to clarify, when we tell you that, if you would like to receive the webinar, you can register at any of our websites down here. When you do that, it's only to receive the webinar, to receive the information, to receive our business plan. You're not joining the business. You're not committing to anything. You don't have to pay for anything because the webinar is complimentary. It's free, and it's just information for you to decide whether this business is for you or not.
Yes, because many people think that when they click and they join, they're joining right away the business, and no, that's the case. That's just an information for you guys to know a little bit more. And then at that time, if you want to proceed, then you pay the $49, and you'll get actually, more information about like the different types of income streams and all that. So I want to thank to all the viewers who watched the live today, and to those watching the replays. And again, when you're watching, just let us know in the comments where you're watching from, to show that how global we are. And also, we want to thank our guest today, Mate. Thank you for coming today to our live and sharing your story and your experience with the viewers. So yeah, we really appreciate that.
Thank you so much for your.
Thank you so much, Mafe, for being here.
Thank you. Welcome.
And thank you for all the comments and emojis, that you have sent us today, during our live. So thank you so much. Okay, so until the next episode of the Global Digital Success Talk. Bye, everyone. Happy
Bye,
Sunday.
everyone. Thank
Bye, everyone.
you.
Thank you for watching.